Hey my loves, welcome back to Poppy Reads Tarot. If you were guided here today, this is your sneak peek for July. That's right, a quick peek behind the proverbial curtain for the Gemini collective. This intuitive tarot reading for Gemini could be happening for you in July. Gemini, this will be an intuitive tarot reading for any significant Gemini placement. This is also a collective reading, so not all of it may jive. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I will be using tarot cards, oracle cards, and pure intuitive guidance to connect with source energy and my spirit guides of unconditional love to bring you through messages for your highest and greatest good, Gemini. For more Gemini tarot and the last sneak peek for Gemini, check out the description box below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for intuitive tarot predictions and guided messages from spirit. And tap that bell so you never miss a free YouTube live tarot reading. Alright Gem, let's get into your July sneak peek. Hi Gemini, so I just want to say I did a whole reading for you, almost went to edit it, realised the microphone wasn't on. So I'm going to have to do it again. If the same message comes out, it comes out. The bottom of the deck, sorry, not the bottom of the deck. The card that came out in the first reading was Memories of Love, and it was all about somebody who was thinking about the connection, the spiritual connection that they have with you, okay? Observing you kind of from what they can see, doing really good and very balanced, doing good with your money, looking after yourself, all of that good stuff. And yeah, be really upset that they see you thriving and shining in the future. So if it comes out again, I mean, love was very strong because it was everywhere, as you can see. So for the Gemini placements, sneak peek for July. What is the message for the Gemini placement? Sneak peek for July. So I just thought I'd shuffle on camera now because, you know, I wanted to show you that card. Okay. So for the Gemini placement, sneak peek for July, heartache and loss. That's very different. I think Taurus got this card as well. You've got Crown Chakra, and I feel like they got this at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's very different energy. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So heartache and loss. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot Gemini placement. So there could have been some kind of betrayal here. You may be healing from some kind of heartbreak, disappointment, breakup, illness. Take it as it resonates. We're going to do recent past energy, current energy, and near future here for the Gemini placement. Our recent past energy for heartache and loss for the July sneak peek for the Gemini placement. Thank you. Nine of Swords. That was the first card out last time. Wild. Two more in the recent past here for the Gemini placement. The other thing that I'll say, Gemini, is that the cards were not very chatty. It was taking me ages to get cards, and I don't know if that was because of the energy or now because of I now know that the microphone wasn't even working. Tell me more about the recent past energy here for heartache and loss for the Gemini placement for the sneak peek for July. But yeah, it was like getting blood from a stone. In the recent past here for the Gemini's placement. Two more in the recent past for heartache and loss. The Two of Cups. Oh, so that is it's I think the second card out last time was Temperance, and now it's the Two of Cups. It's not too dissimilar, depending on where the rest of the cards go. And give me one more card for the recent past energy for heartache and loss for the July sneak peek for the Gemini placement. I'm going to take it, the Knight of Cups. That came out last time, but it came out in the current position. So somebody is thinking about bringing in, about feelings of love and communicating feelings of love or affection in a Two of Cups situation. This is a soulmate situation, a partnership situation. But the Nine of Swords, they're stressing about it, losing sleep over it. Gemini, this could be you because of the swords suit here, and we've got swords here. And if it's not you, you'll be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Current energy, the current energy here for the Gemini placement for their July sneak peek for heartache and loss. In current energy here, please. Current energy for the Gemini placement. Ten of Cups, so that came out, that was the fourth card to come out in the recent past. You got the Page of Swords, which was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody is really thinking about some kind of happy, could be a happy family situation, or thinking about what would make them happy, thinking about it, possibly even planning for it. Tell me more about the current energy here for heartache and loss. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, but somebody is single and confident here, and it's a similar energy that I got in the center for the current energy. I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. This was somebody who, the Queen of Pentacles was in a comfort zone of looking after herself, being concerned with herself, and the Knight of Cups wanted to kind of disrupt that with communication. Whereas in this energy, somebody is being seen as confident, single, and somebody is either watching them, thinking about them. This is also delayed communication about what makes them happy, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Give me the near future energy here for the Gemini placement for heartache and loss for the July sneak peek. What is the near future energy? So you got more swords again, and the Page of Swords is Gemini. Five of Pentacles in the near future. Tell me more for the near future here. So somebody in the near future, there's no communication either, or there's distance, or there's some kind of financial lack or lack of resources, or someone is struggling here in the near future. That could be the heartache and loss energy. Tell me more about the near future energy for the Gemini placement. King of Swords, yeah, you could be dealing with with an air sign or somebody who is overthinking, or you could be the air sign that is overthinking. It could be a Leo placement. You could have a Leo placement. I do feel like this is you, Gemini, if I'm being honest. I feel like you're the person. It's probably not what you want to hear, but I feel like you could be the person that is really struggling here with the heartache and loss, possibly. But we will clarify. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Justice, which is the Libra energy, and the Three of Swords. Yeah. So you got Three of Swords there twice. Heartache and loss, and the Four of Swords. Somebody is really trying to heal from some kind of Three of Swords. It is kind of karma that they are going through this, whoever this is. I'm getting sleeping in the bed that you made kind of energy is what I'm getting. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I'm getting. What am I going to use? These. I'm going to use these to clarify this time. Okay, Gemini placement. So let's get some clarification. Nine of Swords in the recent past here. Can you tell me about who's experiencing this Nine of Swords and what it's about, Spirit? Who's experiencing this Nine of Swords in the recent past and what is it about? Wow, that's too many. Who's experiencing, thank you, the Queen of Cups, somebody with big feelings. Oh, there's two cards. And the Death card, somebody who has gone through an emotional awakening here in the recent past. This is very similar to, was it Aquarius is reading? Or it wasn't Aquarius, but it was somebody who had a lot of Aquarius energy in their reading. So again, another air sign. But I can't remember whose reading it was. It might have been Leo. Maybe. I don't know. Go and check it out if it's out. If it's out. You've got Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And the Lovers card. Yeah, there you are, Gemini. So yeah, Eight of Wands. I feel like it's going to be fast communication and quick change soon in regards to this connection. Somebody's making a decision here to bring some kind of communication in. They've had some kind of emotional awakening with the Death card and the Queen of Cups. That's Scorpio and Cancer energy. That could mean something to somebody. And tell me about the Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups implies that this is requited love. This is, affection that is felt on both sides. So this could have been a breakup. Tell me about the Two of Cups in the recent past. Tell me about the Two of Cups in the recent past. The King of Swords again. So it was the King of Swords here that caused or initiated this breakup here. Okay, the King of Swords, that could be you, Gemini. It is your reading. It is an Aquarius energy specifically, but you could have been the one, the King of Swords, who has recently gone through some kind of emotional awakening and is now experiencing some heartache and loss over somebody looking good now that they're single, now that they're independent, now that you're feeling feelings here and you've got feelings to communicate here. You are really thinking about how to go about that. It's a difficult one, because the King of Swords is very detached from their emotions, very stoic, wants to do the right thing. Okay, so it's also a question of, is it the right thing to now communicate after some kind of separation or whatever it is. Tell me about the Knight of Cups here in the recent past for the Gemini placement. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in the recent past for the Gemini placement. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. This person, the King of Swords, was the person who walked away. So that was probably you, Gemini. You walked away thinking you could not find something better, but you were looking for something better. You weren't really happy with what you had on your plate, or with what you were being offered, or with what you had. And you were seeking something better, which is fair. We should always strive for something better. But with it being the King of Swords that is here, I feel like you were very detached from your feelings when you did that, because you have since gone through an emotional awakening. Tell me about the Ten of Cups and the current energy for the Gemini placement. The Lovers card and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so somebody is really coming in hot and coming in quick in regards to how they feel. They're also coming into some kind of they've come into some kind of realization very quick about what they want with you, or you're coming into some realization very quick about what you want from this person. Um, Eight of Wands, the Lovers card. This is divine alignment. This is the decision that could change life. This is soulmates, okay? And the Eight of Wands is fast movement, fast communication, quick change. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the current energy? The Devil card, yeah, and the Nine of Wands, yeah, somebody is stressing about how single somebody looks, okay? It's stressing them out. They are obsessed as well, and possibly with the Page of Swords and the Devil card here, watching this person who is in their bag at the moment, really abundant, possibly very single. Tell me about the near future energy with the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and the Strength card for the near future, for the Gemini placement, for their July sneak peek. The World card, the World card came up in the last one, in the near future. This is a new cycle that's starting, okay? What is the cycle that is starting? Because where we are in the near future, there's no communication, or this King of Swords is still in some kind of lack, or at a distance, or feeling like that they're healing and have lost something. The new cycle is, yeah, they're planning, okay? The Leo card is there, the Strength card. So they are planning, they are thinking about how to move towards something that they want. Three of Wands is a manifestation, planning energy, waiting for your ships to come in. Tell me more about the near future energy here with the World card. Justice, and you're getting your own justice. You're bringing your own balance, Gemini, to the situation here in the near future. And how does Gemini bring the balance? What are they planning here in the near future? The Moon card, they don't know. I think that all you know is how deeply you feel, okay? You could have a Pisces placement, the Moon card is here, but there's something here, elements of, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this. I am going to close the distance between me and this person. I am going to manifest this person. I'm waiting for the right time. Give me one card for heartache and loss for the Gemini placement. The Tower card, yeah, it was an emotional awakening, and now that you realize how you truly feel, Gemini, it's blowing the roof off everything. Literally, it's overwhelming, it's all consuming, and it's completely blindsided you. The King of Swords, like I said, very detached, does suppress things because naturally they are very detached. They convince themselves of the logical, what they can see, touch, taste, and feel, and not really connected, well, not feel, not really connected to what they can feel. At the bottom of the deck, you got Ten of Swords. There was definitely an ending here with this person. Pisces could be involved. You got the High Priestess. And the Moon card on the table. You got the Empress card, which is Taurus and Libra. You got Libra here twice, I think 3 times, because the Justice card showed it twice. So this could involve a Libra or a Taurus, but Libra specifically. And yeah, this person, this Empress, that you had an ending with, you do have a spiritual connection with them, post break, or post ending, or post whatever the end this was. But I do feel like they may be open with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're both possibly, don't quote me, thinking the same thing around reunion, or with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. This is like a welcome reunion, a welcome coming back together. The Three of Pentacles is wanting to build something. So yeah, any advice for the Gemini placement for this Three of Swords reverse? There it is. You will get over this. You will get through this. You've got the Three of Swords and the Three of Swords. That is your advice, okay? You will get over this. It doesn't feel like it now, but you will, and it's not get over this, you will get through this. You will be able to transmute this energy of heartache and loss into something else. Okay, you've got the Page of Pentacles, yeah, manifesting something else, the Queen of Wands, yeah, possibly, yeah, and moving chaos to the calm. So I do feel like things will change. You do have to take action though. I do feel like you do choose to take action, Gemini placement. But I'm going to leave it there. Like, share and subscribe if that is your reading, and I'll see you in the next one, Gem.